Hello. So today I'm gonna go down to the marina and actually check on my boat. You see, I've been a boat owner for over 20 years, I think, and I've always enjoyed taking the boat out to different destinations. And in Canada, there's a lot of destinations to choose from. Let me show you the boats that are around the marina here. So there's a really big one over there, and can you guess which one is my boat? Is it that one? No, it is not that one. And we're gonna walk towards our boat. So let's get to it.
Take effing action. Put it together. And subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
That is a really nice and huge boat. And you can live on board a boat like this. I mean, that is one option. You don't have to buy an apartment or a house. Just get a big boat and live on it. There's another one. No, that's not my boat. My boat is over there. It's being abandoned or neglected for over 3 years. Can you guess which one is my boat? It's sort of in that direction, okay? Let's go there. So, gotta get into my slip. Where is my boat? Is it still here after 3 years? Is it this one? No. Is it that one? No. So where exactly is my boat? And there it is. No one has been looking after this boat, and it looks like it's in a horrible shape, right? And look at all the barnacles that are growing underneath the hull right there, okay? I don't know if you can see, but I can tell you this boat is right now in a very, very bad shape. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take this boat out and we're gonna go to a marina in North Vancouver, and we're gonna get this boat all fixed up so that we can undertake some boat trips while I'm in Canada. Let's go. So let's get into the boat. Oh my God, it looks really, really bad. This is what happens when you don't look after your boat for 3 years. Let's get into the boat. There it is. Well, the inside looks like it's still in good condition. So let's get the boat started, okay? Excellent. Actually, I had this boat serviced a few days ago, so now the boat will start. Normally, when I got into Vancouver, the boat actually wouldn't start, so we need to get some service done. And then now, we gotta disconnect the shore power, right? Because otherwise we cannot get going. We're gonna disconnect this one. Put that over there. So I'm untying the lines. It's been so long that I almost forgot how to do this. All right, the lines are untied, so we're ready to go. So we're going to North Vancouver, which is about an hour away from where I am, which is in Falls Creek in Vancouver. And this is where I park my boat, which is actually a very nice marina. There's some very, very nice boats here. Well, my boat right now is not so nice. Okay. Pretty good. I'm impressed. The boat still goes. So in the Falls Creek here, we cannot go very fast because there's a speed limit of 5 knots. We have to go slowly. And as soon as I get out there, I'm going to turn on the autopilot so that I can actually set up all the radio and stuff that I need to drive this boat. Okay, so I have set up the autopilot. The boat will go straight by itself. I'm going to get the radio and also the depth sounder. So this is the depth sounder. It tells me how deep the water is. And this is the radio. We need this in case we get into trouble. So let me install that while the boat is going slowly under autopilot. So now that the radio has been installed, also the depth sounder, this will tell me the depth of the water right now, which is about 30 feet. And of course, in Canada, we have to turn to channel 16 because that's the public channel for communication. And over there are some nice boat houses in Falls Creek, you know, and this is what Vancouver looks like. Okay, the first bridge that you see there is the Granville's Bridge, and the next bridge over there is the Burrard Bridge. And then we're gonna go out of the creek and then go into the open waters. Here's another marina, and that's what Vancouver looks like from this side of Falls Creek. And while the boat's still navigating by itself, going straight, I'm going to install the navigational equipment, which is like the GPS. So this is like a 20-year-old technology. Basically, it provides me a view of the waters, where exactly I am, where are the dangers, and I can navigate, I can set waypoints, and then I can basically follow waypoints to go where I need to go. And it's actually very useful because you don't know how deep the water is. And it's been 20 years since I've been powering this up. So I don't even know if this will work. And it's not powering up right now. Probably the battery is completely depleted, so you need to charge for a little bit. So over there is Granville Island, and this is where people go to buy fresh produce from the public market, and there's a lot of musicians and artists on this island, and it's a really popular tourist attraction. And of course, there are many nice boats here as well. So I've been boating for about more than 20 years, and I love boating because it gives me a sense of adventure, right? You take the boat out and you go into the water. You have no idea what's gonna happen. You kind of have an idea where you wanna go, what is your destination, where you wanna go check out. Maybe you wanna go to an island and go hiking and stuff. But there are so many variables that are uncertain because is it gonna be calm seas, or is there going to be a storm? Is it going to be mechanical problems on the boat? You don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties when you take the boat out. And I think that's what I love about going out to sea on a boat, because it tests your ability to address problems as they occur, right? Sometimes you have a mechanical breakdown in the middle of the water, you got to figure out what to do. And sometimes the weather change and you got to figure out what to do. And in many ways, this is like running a business, because when you start a business, you have a business plan, right? You know what you want to do, you want to accomplish, you know what result you want to have. But then there's other market conditions, there are competitors, there are consumer feedback, and there's macroeconomic conditions. There are so many things that could impact your business. And in a way, driving a boat is very similar to running a business, because you don't know what will happen. And all the plans that you set forth before you go on a trip might change. Maybe originally you're gonna go to this destination, but because the weather is not good, so you change your destination. And in business, it's the same. You gotta be flexible. I think boating has taught me a lot about running a business in some ways. So this is the Coast Guard of Canada. So if I'm out there and I get into trouble, let's say my boat breaks down, or I get in an accident, and they will have to come out and help me out. That has never happened to me yet. I hope it will never happen to me. But it's good to know that they're there just in case anything should happen. Now that we are out of Falls Creek, we are going to speed up the boat and just give you a view of what I'm looking at right over there. And I'm going to push the throttle so we can go faster. sponsored by Kamano. It's a 31-footer. It's a boat that has a bedroom, or called berth. It's got, of course, toilet and a kitchen down there. I'll show you later. And of course, a seating area here. It can comfortably entertain maybe 6 to 8 people. But if you're taking the boat out to some destination, I think it's comfortable for maybe only 2 people or maximum 4 people if you want to stay overnight. Which this boat is totally capable of because it has electricity, it has heater. Basically, it's like a house. You can actually live here, although it's a bit small. And also, the reason why I bought this boat almost 20 years ago is because I love the way the boat was designed. This has a very special hull design. It's called, I forgot the name, but the way it's designed is that it's like a trawler boat, it's like a fishing boat, so it's very stable, it's very sturdy. Even in rough seas, it's very stable. As you can see, I am talking to the camera right now, and the camera is not shaking because the boat is extremely stable. But unlike fishing boats, this boat can also go fast if you want to, because the way the hull is designed, it will also plane on the water, which means that you can go quickly if you want to. That's why I picked this boat. So let me show you the helm. This is the steering wheel, of course. This is the depth sounder, tells me how deep the water is. The radio, my navigational computer. This is the trim tab. So at the end of the boat, there is a tab that can go up and down. It helps me to balance the boat. If the bow of the boat is lifting up, then I can use this to trim it down. So this gives me the RPM, the temperature of the engine, and how fast I'm using fuel. So right now I'm using about 6 gallons per hour. This is the autopilot. So the really cool thing about this is that I don't actually need to use this wheel most of the time, because if I want to go in a direction, let's say I want to go to 350 degree, and then the boat will just change course to 350 degree. This tells me how much fuel I have. I have 2 tanks on this boat, so here's tank 1 and here's tank 2, so I can see how much fuel I have in the tanks. And down there is the control panel. So this actually lets you turn things on and off. You can turn various electrical equipment on the boat on and off. So let me show you down there. This is the berth or the bedroom. It rarely gets used. And the kitchen or the galley is here. It's got a sink, an oven, and of course a stove. And down here is the toilet. So toilet and sink. So everything you need. Microwave as well. Everything you need to live on board. And the sitting area over here. And also in the back, there is a raft. And it's actually deflated right now. You can't now use it. But it's actually a fun little raft that you can go out and go pretty fast, because actually it's hooked up to a 8 horsepower Yamaha motor right over there, and it can go pretty fast. So we can take the boat somewhere, park it, actually anchor it, and take the raft and go on shore. It's a lot of fun. So we're looking at Stanley Park in Vancouver, and right over there is that famous rock in Stanley Park. I don't know what it is called, but it looks like a pineapple. I think it's called the Pineapple Rock or something. And you can probably see people walking around Stanley Park. There's actually a path for both people and the bicycles to go around Stanley Park. So we're getting closer to our destination, and this is the Lions Gate Bridge in Vancouver, connecting Vancouver, Stanley Park to West and North Vancouver over there. So here's a close-up look at the Lions Gate Bridge. So here is a view of Vancouver downtown, and it's a beautiful city. I used to work in one of those buildings, like right over there, That I used to work out of that building, and it is a beautiful city. So here it is. I have arrived at my destination, which is the Lionsgate Marina. This is where we're gonna get the boat all fixed up, and I'm gonna show you how they're gonna lift the boat out of the water. I think it's really, really cool. First, we gotta park the boat. Parking is like the hardest part of like boating. It's called docking. Docking is the hardest part of boating. Okay, I gotta go out and tie the boat up. Hi.
Can you sign the waiver?
Yes, I can. I forgot to do that before I come.
No worries.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you know what kind of? Do you have straight shafts or
I don't understand.
straight shafts? Just a shaft.
It's like a trawler design. So it's like there's like a thing down there.
Like a keel.
Like a keel, that's right, a keel.
Okay. And you have one propeller, right? So it's gonna
One
be in
prop,
the center.
yes.
Okay. All right.
So they have to plan ahead, you know, like figure out what kind of boat bottom I have.
Good to go.
Good to go?
I'm gonna bring the machine and we'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll start in 3 minutes.
Give you thumbs up and then just wait here for a moment. Drive in. I'm gonna grab you with some poles.
Got it. Okay, I've done this before.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, just give me 5 minutes.
Okay. So let me show you my docking skills, all right? So actually, I think I did a good job, like putting the boat into the space. See how close I was. And then the space just perfectly fit my boat. And I came in just first try. Not bad for after 3 years of not driving a boat. And man, my boat is super dirty right now. But we're gonna get that fixed very soon, all right? And then what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna take the boat up here, and then they're gonna use a machine to lift the boat up. We'll show you that. So we're gonna get the boat above water now. This will really test my piloting skills, especially in close quarters. So there comes the machine, and I have to like get in there, all right? I'm gonna get in there so I can get lifted up. So here we go. The boat is being lifted up. There's actually balloons below the boat that are actually being pumped up. And now the boat's lifted out of the water, and the operator is moving my boat onto land. So now the boat is fully out of the water, as you can see. We're actually on land. And we're actually going to the boatyard right over there so that the boat can get some proper maintenance and cleaning. So this is what happens when you leave the boat in the water for 3 years. A lot of barnacle growth, and So we'll pressure wash the bottom of the boat to get all those barnacles out. Look at the propeller. There's barnacle on that too. Oh wow. Actually, my trim tab is gone. There's no more trim tab. It needs a lot of work. So there it is. My boat above water, getting ready to get a proper treatment. It's like going to the boat spa. And I will pick up the boat in a few more days. And then we're gonna go in the water and I'm gonna show you when all the work is done, and we're gonna go see a bit of Vancouver from the waters. All right. So I cannot wait to go boating again once this is all done and take some fucking action. Don't be a fucktard.